Hello, this is Victor. I'm here in the PMP European Paintisode and together with Kai, Marcus, and Ross. If you want to introduce yourself.
I'll go first. I'm Kai, I'm from England, and I'm sitting here painting some Skaven slaves. Marcus, you take it away.
Okay, I give it a go. Marcus here, Sweden, and finally a webcam, and I'm having some technical difficulties, so if I go in and out, just so everybody know. And I'm painting a Gorbius Chariot and the Last Blight King, Eva. Take it away.
Okay, I'm Ross, and I'm from Wales, and I'm painting some shields at the moment. Very exciting. Although I did see some very good green and red shields on one of the submissions. I should have written the name down. I did send a comment, so I'm going to try something very similar. He had done some dwarves, and I'm doing some Romans. It's slightly different. There you go.
Yeah. Hi, this is Victor. I'm Spanish but living in Belgium.
And our team captain.
I try to. So together today, in the first part, we are going to look some of the submissions of this month, and also give some feedback to our team in US, because normally they don't give feedback to themselves. So I think it's good if we can give feedback from here.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, since no one really likes to brag about themselves, so we usually, if we see our own posts, we usually skip them. So this way the Americans and the European get both covered. And feedback on air. Yeah. So take it away, Victor.
Do I start sharing?
Yeah, go for it, man.
Yeah. Dum dum.
Yeah.
Did we invite some people to see this? By the way, like if we're gonna have some question popping up and in. Yeah,
Okay.
the Q&A is inactive, but maybe that's for the best, I think.
I can active if you want.
Yeah, go for it. I can have an eye towards it all the time.
Yeah, first one thing first, and then.
Yeah, no rush, mate.
So, Ross, we haven't heard much about you. You've never been on one of these before. How did you get into the hobby? How long have you been doing it?
Okay, yeah, it's my first time anything on an online screen, really, so it's quite exciting. And see how it goes. Yeah, I've been painting a long time. I've always done it since I was a small child. Just been an addiction. At least it's an addiction that doesn't actually kill you, so it's good to do. So that's quite a long time ago. And then quite a long time ago, a lot of people liked the way I painted, and I started painting for other people. So mostly I started even before Warhammer. So there was a time before then with little plastic 1/72 figures, and then the RuneQuest, and then when the Warhammer came along, that was great, and you could put bigger armies, paint more figures. And I've been collecting orcs and goblins ever since then. It's always quite amusing when I play a game and my army's older than the people I'm playing against. I always think that's a good psychological edge.
Wow.
And I've kept adding to it ever since. Yep. So in the last 6 years, I think I've painted full time. So that's what I do all day, every day now. But usually about 8 hours plus a day painting figures. And that's my company there, Figure Painting. It's just me and a couple of others. And yeah. So and if I'm not painting at work, I'm painting my own figures. I really am an addict. So this is what I do.
That's good.
Okay.
So you have like first edition orcs on the table when you play, or have you successively added the newer edition and replaced all models? Or do you really go old school on it? And I think, huh? No, he's back. He's back.
From all the versions. Yeah, from all the versions. And what you'd find is that the original orcs now fit in better with the goblins, for example.
Oh, okay.
So some of the champions and stuff are actually old orcs. And even then, the newer goblins get bigger and bigger, so you try and move them around or separate them in different units. The other things which are a bit strange, like originally orcs rode on wolves. Boars came in, can't remember, version 3 or 4, something like that.
Yeah.
So there's still some guys that were originally orc wolf riders and now sort of goblin wolf riders. So things change slightly over time. And some of the original trolls are smaller than orcs now. so gradually it gets replaced, but the old guys are still there, lurking in the backs of the ranks.
Hidden.
The odd champion, the odd banner, that kind of thing. Yes, just lurking.
Yeah, that's fun compared to.
So there we go.
Yeah, since I joined during the 8th edition, so I just got to basically the new stuff. So it's quite funny to see that some has been here from the start.
Yeah, I didn't play every version. There was times when I was doing other things in my life. I've always painted, but I haven't always played Warhammer, and I still play the odd game when there were some gaps.
Yeah.
And I've also played a lot of historical war games, which I still do. Mostly Ancients, which is quite similar to fantasy. Blocks of guys with swords and shields and spears and bows. So a lot of that's quite similar, really. And yeah, I like to try different games. There are lots of other games out there, but Warhammer is always the bedrock. That's always been there. Well, almost always.
Right.
And I have to say, as someone who's been around a long time, I jump in the gun a bit, but I like the idea of the new fluff and being able to combine some armies, that kind of thing. I know a lot of people have been upset about, I know, dark elves mixing with good elves and all that kind of stuff, but I think it's nice. You can just add a couple of more units rather than having to paint a whole new army. And so some new figures come out, you want to try them, you just paint them up and stick them in. You haven't got to move across completely, so I think it's quite nice that. How it plays is going to be another issue, so
Yeah,
we shall
and
see.
more to that later. I see Victor's eager to start the.
No, I'm just sharing.
Yeah.
So when you want, we can start.
Yeah, just go for it, mate.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
I'm just filling in, yes. Go you go.
So
Yeah.
I will start from latest to oldest if you want, and then we go back in time.
Yeah, if you want to go for.
Yeah, and we skip
Backwards, if you
our
want.
we skip our entries, or you want to comment anything on your entry?
I haven't made one entry really today.
No, the
today.
first one is from Ross. I love this. This is the Australian lizardman. Ross, is this the Australian one?
Oh, the Lone Ranger is the idea, yes. So
And you
a
said
big little
cowboy.
staff and a hat. Yeah, he's got a lasso on the other side. I know one of the gigs is Tonto. It wasn't my idea, I just had to do it. That was the... So can you make a cold one look like a Lone Ranger? So I actually asked for some ideas on the forums. That was very useful. I discovered this PMP, I suppose a couple of months ago, and I think it's great. I think it's very inspirational for me as well. I put ideas up and ask for suggestions. I make suggestions. I think it's really good.
I like a lot these guys.
Oh, that's meant to be Johnny Depp makeup on that last one, yeah.
Johnny Depp.
Yeah, that was the idea there. I'm not quite sure. This one's... And the wings are supposed to be like Palomino horses. So
Yeah,
that was the plan.
Yeah.
There is a chuck wagon.
This is a big guy.
Ah, my wife does the bases. Yeah, my wife. I'll have to pass that on.
Ah, here comes the truth. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't do bases. I don't do sticking together. They're the two things I never really like doing, and she loves doing both of those. So it's great to have someone who builds models.
Yeah.
So I guess I had to marry her, really. That and 3 children.
Yeah, that's the cost of having someone.
Yeah, it's better than paying wages. So
And yeah, if we continue here, we have I think it's the person that is doing more miniatures in all the PMP. Here, right, he finished one of the new Vermin lords. It's
Yeah.
incredible. The speed of Vince Venturella painting is incredible.
Yeah.
And he's doing he's doing a nice job. I love a lot the work on the incense on this big ball. I don't know if he already converted that or not, because I don't know how it's looking like the.
That is heavily converted from the Screaming Bell.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
screaming bell there in his hand is great, isn't it?
yeah, I like it. The only thing I have problem with is moving that model later on the game. Like, if you have a building on the left side of him, that building is going down.
This guy will smash the building down.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I like it. Yeah. Absolutely amazing. That I think he painted that
I mean,
one day.
this model came out yesterday, or up until yesterday was the earliest he could have picked it up, and it's already heavily converted and heavily painted, and he's done a fantastic job, as he always does. And that playset is just a wonderful addition. Just imagine him swinging in and just decimating the ranks, can't you? He's added a lot of extra.
Yeah, Vince, slow down. You're putting us to shame.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, come on.
I think it's very bold as well to take such a big and expensive model and then just convert it so much. I mean, I remember reading the notes earlier. I can't see them on screen now, but there's, like I said, the Screaming Bell. There's bits of Giant in there. He's built up the base. I mean, I think it's great. You know, it's a big enough, complicated enough model already. So all that work done as well. It's really very impressive.
The double Screaming Bell. So Screaming Bell with a Screaming Bell on top of the first one.
Yeah, he made a double-decker Screaming Bell earlier.
But it's incredible because he did a very nice job here. I was looking at the horns. There's a very nice and the grading of colors. The food is everything is well done. And in only 24 hours, these models have been out.
That's not 24 hours. Impossible.
Okay.
I mean, I spoke to Vince before. He does literally spend 20 hours a day painting at times when he's got the time. So that's probably only, one day for Vince.
It's incredible for me. Here we have some small samurais.
From this guy again.
Yeah. These miniatures are very fun, Ross. Yeah. We can skip this one if you want. Do you want to comment anything here, Ross?
Just they're from Forlorn Hope, who were a small company who just started doing this kind of thing. Well, they have figures out, but they're just starting on a fantasy range. So they scale quite well with Games Workshop figures. So I'm going to get some. So my ragtag army will become even more ragtag because I have some dwarves as well. So. Yeah, they're nice to paint, and they're metal, which you don't see so much now.
Oh, I dislike metal.
Yeah, I start with metal, so I guess the ones we start with metal, we still love metal.
Yeah, I started with plastic, and I'm sticking to plastic.
Yeah, there's pros and cons, aren't there? I mean, if you start with metal, you can do a lot of tricks like polishing and priming and which you can't really do with plastic. But a lot of that you don't need to do with plastic. So it's a trade-off in some ways, isn't it? Plastics is definitely easier for the converting and sticking together large models. I mean, imagine that Vermin Lord. I mean, that would have been impossible with metal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, no.
I like the flocks. What is this? These things here that are like small leaves.
Yeah, my wife makes all this stuff. The tufts and the flowers and everything. Sometimes she raids the garden and then freeze dry, well, not some sort of drying process to actually get little tiny bits of real flowers and dries them, and then sticks them on and coats them so they don't fade away. And sometimes little bits of sawdust and things like that, and you dye them. And then
It's a very nice
I don't
coach.
know. I don't have to get her on next time. Yeah, that would be amusing.
Nice unit, Ross.
Oh, thank you. Yes, I'll get some more of them hopefully.
Yeah. Here we have at least another person doing 40k, not only me. Elder Army.
Oh, the Dread Knight.
Yeah.
Well, you started. No, it's a Dread Knight. I thought it was a Titan first.
No, it's the Dread Knight.
Yeah.
And then a lot of tanks. I think later on there are more pictures of him.
Yeah, it's a striking color scheme, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's hard to hold together on 40k between vehicles and troops sometimes.
I'm not a big fan of mixing blue and red.
Do with the close.
But yeah. Let's...
Yeah, I did a
Here we
whole
have-
army of Yorkists and they're blue and red.
Sorry?
Different world. Sorry, and they're War of the Roses, Yorkists. Richard III, they're all blue and red. I did a whole army of blue and red once. That's quite a... It's tough. They can clash a bit, can't they? But he's pulled it off well there, I think.
I think here we... This is very common in 40k. We do a lot of rust effects. I'm the opposite of doing that normally. But I think here there is, yeah. This time needs some maintenance, really.
Yeah, I like the light effects on it.
Yeah, that's very good.
But it feels like that model
like the
is beautifully done, but it feels like it's missing some color.
Yeah, maybe some details or some like free hands or some insignias too.
Yeah, or maybe just a different type of gray-blue, like for some small details.
Here we have the number that is almost fed out.
Yeah, I think it's just very heavily weathered.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks real well. I like it. Just my personal style, I would like some more colors to have some deeper contrast.
Yeah, I like.
Yeah, that's. Here we have some infinity. I think he's just sharing this small scale mesh unit of infinity. I love the bases.
Yeah, nice
here.
bases.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
The glowing effect.
Can we zoom in a bit?
I can.
Lost the pictures a second.
And it's very clean. The painting is very clean and very well defined.
Yeah, very nice. And it's very much the style of that game as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
That very sharp, bright, modern look.
I really like the models.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually cutely, very, very well. Well, English. Bleh.
And what they do is the proportions are more realistic than in Warhammer 40k than the worship proportions.
Yeah, they are more true scale, right?
Yeah. What sometimes is making the miniature more difficult to paint. Because the advantage of the game portion miniatures, the details are a lot, but they are big. So are easier to paint than when you go to some 2-scale miniatures. If there are some small details, are very difficult to catch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Let's skip. Here there is a guy putting some tutorials. Here we have the process of the.
Yeah, so let's see when he posted it. 1:30.
1:13, and he finished
AM.
it. And this was 9 hours later. No?
Jeez.
No.
No, 10 p.m.
At
So
10 p.m.
a day.
So most people,
Hey.
you check the days. With this guy, you have to check the times. I like that.
Yeah.
That's rapid progress.
Very efficient.
Yeah,
Well,
but even if I have all the time,
some
I
people
do
have to
think
check what month they started. You know, I started this in July, and it's just coming to the end. And now it's what time did you start?
Yeah, he puts us all to shame. Shame on you, Vince. Shame on you.
Yeah, useful in my business.
Oh
Guy,
God, not this guy. No, this guy's awful. I mean,
no,
look
just
at
one question. This guy here is a Skaven or is not a Skaven? This guy.
yeah,
He's-
that's Skaven. Got him in front of me.
Okay.
Yeah,
he's
they was
Skaven.
about,
It's just
I saw them earlier. Yeah,
But have a
What's that
skin
guy?
face.
yeah, it's all got warts all over the nose.
Yep.
So I've got to go back through and pick out when I come back to do the highlights on the skin.
Mm.
Yes.
Okay. You don't want to comment more?
No, that's just sloppy awful work that
I'm
I'm
not
doing.
sure.
Yeah, skip that guy.
Okay. Do you want to talk about the whoopee? Whoop?
Yeah, let's go through Whoopi.
Just rip this guy to pieces.
These are part of the Vikings thing. His style for me is
That's what I say on the Skavens that Kai was doing. That's really good. If we see the picture again, because what's difficult to do that you pulled off, I mentioned it on the comments, is that they're dark figures. But you've still got the bright highlights. Now, sometimes if you put highlights on, the whole figure looks light, and you don't want that with a Skaven. And you've kept it. I think it's really good because the skin looks a nice dark brown, but with the light highlights, without just becoming a light figure. I think you've done those really well.
It's taken a lot of practice to get there, though, man. As I was saying earlier, I've done 200 odd of these now, and it's been a work in progress over those to find the techniques to get there. It takes about 4 different layers of different shades to get there. It's a lot of work for.
Well, I think that's paid off.
So a lot of work for 2 points on the tabletop.
A lot of work for 2 points of infantry, yeah.
No, I love the skin. I think you capture very well the skin.
Yeah, it's hyper realistic.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
With lots of purples and browns and stuff. So yeah, that's
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're absolutely cracking, yeah. And it's an original colour scheme. I mean, I've done quite a lot of Skaven, but nothing like that.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah. Yeah, the problem in this case I have with the Skavens is that normally I do one wash and I'm ready, because you paint so many Skavens that I'm tired normally. Here we go again to the beer rider.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go back.
Oh, Grimgore!
Yeah, the details of that bear, and he makes them all pop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't look smudged. It looks real well painted. Like fur, for instance, it can get all fuzzy. Well, fur is fuzzy, but the paint goes like haywire if you go through it too quickly with the dry brushing or highlighting. But this looks really well. I like it.
Yeah.
He does do good work. Well done,
he
Dylan.
definitely picks out a lot of those details. You wouldn't get away with dry brushing to get that. Yeah, I know his background. He does a lot of painting and stuff. And I think he said he did some watercolors and things in the past. And you can really see illustrator's skills there. It's not just dry brushing techniques. They actually picked out the details. Because if you look at the side, just the side of the head, I don't know how I can show it. But anyway, just the neck, if you like. There's 3 or 4 different colors mixed in there.
Yeah. And also on the goals, how he was working.
It's
the
not
goals
just like the dark.
Yeah, on the walls in the goals,
Yeah,
he's using a lot of different. He has from purple to yellowish colors and.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see it's good color theory there. You don't just add black or add white. You know, you can darken through using blues and purples, and it's very nicely done. I like to see a picture of the army out somehow. Oh, what's happened?
No, yeah, I cannot go.
Oh.
I was trying to look here.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah. Hey, Grimgore. Gotta love Grimgore.
Yeah.
Can you somehow make it so we only see
Is
you
everyone frozen?
all
Is
the
it just
time?
me?
No, I've got well. No, it's
Did
still
you-
moving.
So how I froze? Do you know how to froze? That only you see the.
I have no clue actually. Hello.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm here, okay.
No, I have seriously no idea how you make so we only see through your cam. We can, if we want, we can click on you, so we only see you, but
Yeah.
all the
Yes,
viewers will still see whoever's talking.
Okay. Go back to
Well,
here.
if we activate chat or the questions and answers, someone might tell us.
Yeah. The point is, have you seen that when I try to activate the question and answer?
Huh.
Come on. This feature is disabled, so I guess I have to.
Yeah, I don't know how you do it. Well, it's the first
Okay,
time for the official PMP Europe, so some technical difficulties should be in order.
Yeah.
You mean like every other time we've tried it?
Shh.
Okay. Here we have more work from him.
Yeah, I love that guy. All cocky and well painted. Like, come on, come at me, bro. That would be fun to paint that guy. And that little guy.
I have, yeah, he has to make a picture with all these miniatures together because there are
Yeah.
there are many interesting miniatures here in that. I like the middle of the shield.
Yeah.
The boss.
Oh, cool, I didn't see this one. Where was this? Was this in the end of month submissions?
I have to check.
Yeah, and the month.
That's great.
Yeah, and
I love the...
yeah. And this, I don't know who is going to use this guy on Warhammer, but I love this miniature.
Yeah. I want to know where it came from.
I think it's from Sivor.
I have no clue.
I think it's a miniature from Sivor. The same as.
Yeah.
Sorry?
It's okay. I was going to say that the giant's head, if you see close-ups, is really grotesque.
Yeah.
In a good way.
Yeah.
And then the highlights on the warrior make him kind of look a bit sort of pure and heroic compared to this ugly, horrible monster he's just hacked. It's a great contrast. It would make a good poster, that kind of theme, you know? It's a nice composition.
Yeah. And again, all the mixture of colors. He's not using never bold colors. He's using always a lot of colors on the same to achieve.
Yeah, what was surprised me is that he's been posting progress pics of this as it's gone along, and I've been thinking, oh, is this going to work? Because the way he's worked up washes and washes and really thin layers on that skull or the head, and it looked really, oh god, I thought this isn't going to work. And then it comes out, the whole thing together, and it's like, wow, yes, yes. And it's worth, I think, anyone painting, don't give up halfway through. It's surprising sometimes.
Yeah,
Things
exactly.
can, you go through that phase, don't you? And you think, I don't think this is working, and then suddenly you finish it, and yeah. So yeah, good work, Whoop.
Absolutely.
Here we have some progress. This is from Nick Fence. Okay.
Really well done on that
Yeah.
one.
Very well defined, the colors. And I like it's really looking frozen, the blue.
Yeah.
I do wonder if he's going to come a little light on the individual snowflakes, but there is a lot of snowflakes there to highlight. Not to say it's not good as it is.
Yeah.
I like it how it is. I was just wondering if he's going to bring it up as he goes on.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're picking out those little points. It does help, and if you can, it helps tie in the different parts of the wings. Then, if the snowflakes on the sort of the blue part of the wing are the same bright white or whatever as the snowflakes on the brown part, it kind of ties the two halves together.
Yeah.
It's worth the extra to do that, I think. It's looking great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a bit skeptical about brown at first, but seeing it again, it actually makes the model pop a lot more, since a lot of Frost-Hardened Phoenixes we see is just blue all over,
Yeah.
and it gets quite dull.
I think it's giving more, like real monster, not just frozen thing. It's giving like there is a part of bird there.
Yeah. Well done, mate. Well done.
A lot of work there, isn't it?
Yeah, here is.
I've
Go
got
ahead.
one of my customers is talking about a high elf army coming along in a month or two, and I'm really hoping it does. And there's some of these in there because they look great to do. Yeah, nice job.
Here is to share this one. I love the metals on this guy. This is from a Seabor as well. These miniatures are also used in 40k because they are the size of a Terminator, more or less.
That base, though, it's real good.
Yeah. And here
Is that
I think
custom, or does it come with a model?
I know that Seabor do this type of bases. I don't know if this is exactly the one that. Yeah, it looks like you see here this face.
Yeah.
It's the type of bases they do for this type of miniatures.
Oh shit! I didn't even see that face first.
Which firm is that?
Here at the base, it's like he's standing on top of a statue, and there is the head of the statue at the bottom.
Oh yeah.
There you go. Let me just go there. Here.
Oh.
Yeah,
So is Soapy gonna rack these up in an army or something? They look great. I'm just wondering how they get onto the battlefield.
This is for his Viking Marauder army that he's putting together from lots of different models. It's more of a Viking theme, pure Marauder. So the Bear Cavalry you saw earlier is going to be Juggernauts, from what I remember him saying. He's got this chain Bowser, basically, that he's going to use as a Hellcat. So it's going to be a Warriors of Chaos army, but more Viking themed.
Yeah, I've been following this because this is how I first got onto Whoopi. He was doing a Paintisode on Malorian's channel, and he mentioned this army, and there were some pictures. So I went across to his channel to have a look at what he was doing. It's a great project. I'm just thinking how this guy ranks up. I mean, where does the actual base go on this guy?
Yeah, and I think at the wrong base.
It's just for display, isn't it? And
Yeah,
have different base.
it has the wrong
It looks
base.
awesome.
So maybe he need one bigger base and is using the space of 4 guys, something like that. It's the same for the one. It's the same for the one standing on top of the head of the Aegean. How you are going to put this in a unit?
Yeah, because he's got the Thor in the chariot coming up as well, isn't he? Which is excellent. That's going to be an awesome army. It's a real labour of love, isn't it?
Yeah. And these miniatures from I recommend if you have these miniatures from a Seabor are very nice.
Yeah, you broke up slightly. What company is this figure from again?
A Seabor.
Seabor.
Yeah, let me if I can.
Yeah, add it on the comments. Yeah, because it's I haven't seen those. They're very cool.
This company.
Scissor. Okay.
Yeah, I call it Seabor or it's.
Yeah,
So you have These are part of the
Okay, I
Spartan
get.
War. These are part of the Spartan warriors. So yes,
So I really like fantasy and historical.
it's this guy. Yeah, I just went directly to the guy.
Skibble.
Oh, yeah, it has the base, but yeah.
You see the base is here. Yeah, it's coming
Yeah.
with the base.
Yeah, very good.
So I go back to PMP.
Well, it's executed perfectly.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Whoop is uploading a lot of pictures, eh? This is the
I think he did maybe posted a bunch of pictures like from total of 3 months submissions that he had laid back and then just bombed the PMP.
Oh, well, that's a relief to hear. I thought he's going to be more than Vince. If he'd done all these in the last couple of weeks, I was thinking, my goodness, I've been slacking. I need to get my finger out. I think, my God, these guys just cranking out armies. It's just crazy.
Yeah, the pose of this guy is very dynamic. Also, a very good job on the metallics.
Yes.
Yeah. And Ross, about
Yeah, he's getting
painting,
the hang of it.
don't feel like you slow-paced. Since I joined the PMP, I painted 11 models. Just
Yeah,
11
the
models.
enormous
So.
giant dragons or something, or what 11 models?
No,
Oh,
just
yeah, another guy.
just these guys. Like that's what I have time for, and I build a lot. But yeah, and I'm a slow painter, so don't
Yeah.
feel like you're going
Well, you got.
slow.
Well,
Here we have more work from Nick.
well, you got that
But
Swedish winter. Time is on your side.
these are the same person that did the, I think was the Frozen Phoenix.
Yeah, Mr. Fenn.
Yeah, Frost Phoenix. Yeah.
Yeah, and here we go with the blue and red again. It works really well, and with the contrast to the capes, it looks really well.
Yeah.
The only thing I feel is
One
maybe
is
the
you try a bit more.
I think these are still in progress, if I'm not.
Oh, it was in
Yeah, I was
progress.
wanting a bit more highlight on the on the helmet.
Oh, progress picture.
Yeah.
Okay, then
A
I
bit
take
more
back.
shine on them, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. It's going to be a nice army.
But it's looking nice.
Hey, did he also do the Eldar?
I don't think this. No, it's not the same person.
No, that's Jedka.
Yeah, it's
Okay. It just struck me. You got the Eldar and the Elves are sort of linked, and they've got a similar colour scheme. You could one step ahead of GW, merging the two there.
Yeah, we have more work from Vince. This is the old character from Skaven.
Yeah, I've done a couple of this guy. It's a nice job there.
Yeah.
Isn't that a special?
Yeah, I looked at this one earlier. If you look on the back, he's got the really nice weathering on the brass.
Yeah.
It's kind of looking a bit, Skaven-y, worn, and
I really like that he made a symbol purple to go with the cape. I would not have thought about doing that symbol purple. And it really pops.
Yeah, it looks, and it's making altogether a very good job.
Did we lose Kai? Yeah, we did.
Huh?
Technical difficulties. Oh, it's back. Never mind.
I cannot see because I only see this screen. I cannot see who is on and who is not on. What I like a lot here is the rust effects are not overdone. So you have rust, small touches of rust, but it's not like a big rust effect all over the place.
Yeah, he made the oxidation very well, subtle. Like if you inspect it and then Oh shit, this is good. Sorry
Maybe.
for swearing. I'm not usually do that.
Yep.
Hey.
Very nice
The
job.
only minor criticism I'd come up with against Vince's work is the style he goes for. The teeth, they're always very white. I prefer mine more of like a bony colour or off-white yellow. I notice Vince always does his very white on his teeth. It might be how he prefers them, it's just not how I prefer mine.
Yeah.
What, for the rats, do you mean now, or the?
Yeah, for his Skaven, his
Because he's
teeth
got
are
a
always
kind of
very
helmet
white.
on, isn't he? Oh, the teeth, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what the dental hygiene regime is for a Skaven. I don't know.
Well, apparently they have a good dentist. Everyone.
Yeah. There's good money in the fantasy world in being a dentist.
Yeah.
Oh, we lost Marcus, have we?
No,
Yeah.
I'm here. I'm
Okay.
here.
Marcus just sent a message saying he's crashed, so.
No, that was way past. That was before we started the show.
So I shouldn't try and work out this technology because it's way beyond me. I'll just keep it in the background.
Yeah, you were born before Games Workshop.
I was born before the internet, you know?
Yeah.
There was no computers when I grew up.
There's some more progress
Marcus
pictures.
gets kind of this little shaking starts when I tell him there used to be no computers.
Well, I was born 91, not this decade.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, there we are.
Those are some beautiful effort effects.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
With that green witch fire coming out of the helms and off the weapons. Are they flails they're wielding?
Scythes.
Scythes, okay. No, I like it. The Ephral hex race with the witch fire burning from the helms. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
a
got a
very good
real
effect.
Lord of the Rings look, hasn't it? With the
Yeah. Army of the Dead sort of thing.
Yes, that's the one. Yes. Oh, I like that. Yeah.
Yeah. It's nice. Here we have
It's so light. And it's Oh, very cool.
Exactly.
I like a lot the mixture of solid parts with all these ghost things. So the armor is. And you have two whites here and are completely contrasting, so they're working very well.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's any way of. I mean, it's a tiny thing. It looks beautiful. Just of reflecting some of that pale blue into the metal somehow. Just bring them together a bit somehow. Yeah, I'm just thinking on the shields and the armor, it sort of stands out a bit too much, perhaps.
You're thinking.
Because I love that ethereal effect.
Yeah, the only thing I think you need to rust this a little bit. These are pictures.
Just take it back a bit, yeah. It's a bit too sharp with the ethereal.
I think it's a great idea to have like solid parts in the middle of the ethereal, and it's breaking a little bit with all this big block of ethereal things. But I will rust them. I don't know if he's planning to rust or not this armor, but you have like these things, these holes that are like rusting. So
yeah, because the ethereal stuff is so well done. I think the armor needs to catch up just a little bit.
Yeah, very good job.
That's a great model. What model is that? I don't know that one.
It's I don't remember the name.
Oh, what was the name?
Engine, is it not? Mortis engine.
Mortis engine.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. He looks different. Has he converted it at all, do you think?
I don't think he has.
There are two versions of this one. This is the one with the necromancer, and then you have the one with the vampires.
The one with the vampire chicks is the Coven Throne.
Oh yeah, that's the name.
Oh, that's great.
It's like,
I'd love
wait,
to have a go at that.
I want to put my hands on one of these. I have here. And here we have more from Jetcar. This is the same. These are part of the. Oh, this picture is very small.
That's a small picture.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking they very similar scheme to the elves.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
So, through time, it's a kind of a. Yeah, it's a bit small, that one.
Well, they live a long time, mate.
Well, yes, elves do, don't they?
Here we have more Infinity from Mikey War.
Mickey.
Mickey War. These miniatures are, yeah, you see that the proportions are more real, more to scale.
Yeah.
I always think dwarf proportions are quite real next to me. I don't know.
Are you a short man,
Skinny
Ross?
doesn't mean real. And a wide man as well. I was made in heroic scale.
Which is the early work of those Dark Riders we saw earlier.
Yeah, these are the same. It seems that he was using red primer. Well, this is very interesting.
Dum 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 dum.
Well, where here, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Even
too
more
much time.
wins.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love this guy.
Yeah, they look scary.
I've never
My
seen.
only comment
Right,
earlier was the guy's clothes look very clean for a Skaven. I can't keep white clothes clean for half an hour.
Yeah, and the teeth. That is what I mentioned before.
Well,
Well,
they have
I'll give him the
good
teeth.
dental and they have dry clean. Sophisticated Skaven Verminous Horde.
I think I'd have to dirty him up a bit, the clothes.
Yeah,
I love,
but
again, the metalwork is so well done. It's fantastic. And the contrast between the steel and the bronze, it's really quite special, I think.
And this is the problem I have with my Skaven. I started in the 90s where Games Workshop was painting all the armies super clean and there was no rust effect or dirtiness on the miniatures. So I have some of miniatures painting in that style. And now when you look, I try not to do that and look dirtier, but then the contrast between the new and the old miniatures is sometimes is not matching very well. But if you look some pictures from the 90s and 80s from Games Workshop, you will see that the Skaven were with very bright colors, yellow, purples, reds, and very clean.
I think.
Yeah. And this is the time
I can't hear Victor too well. Is it just me?
No, it's just you.
Yeah, yes, you.
Okay, carry on. Nothing personal, eh?
It's your fault.
Okay.
Get your Earthshade out, Victor, and just wash over the entire old of your 90s army.
Sorry?
Get
Grab
the
some
Earthshade
liquid
out
talent.
and just wash over your 90s army. Yep.
I think bright
Yeah.
is good, but you can have bright and still have weathering and dirty or whatever.
Yeah, but in that period, nobody was using weathering in the 90s. Or at least if you were using the paint style of Games Workshop, they were not using weathering effects.
Well,
So
we
this-
do now.
Yeah, no, but no, I will not start weathering them.
No, I'm just yanking your shame, mate.
The same problem I have with my Chaos Army. They look like they have new armor, so they are just cleaning the armor after each battle.
Yeah, but like this, this Doom wheel. I mean, the metal looks old. It's bright. It's a lovely, bright, clear model, but it looks old and battered, doesn't it?
Yeah,
You know, that's the good thing about it.
but the clothes have to clean.
Well, here we have a solution. It's an old machine, but it's a new Skaven. The last one died.
Ah,
So
I see.
he's clean, ready for battle, but the machine.
He's just wiped the blood off and he's away.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I can go with that. Yeah.
And I guess there are two Skavens, no? Yeah, there's another one at the below this.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's the two of them.
Ah, and the one underneath is keeping him out of the muck. I've got it now. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. This part of the craziness of Vince doing Skavens. This, for me, was very interesting to see how the color can change, and this is very important when you are shooting pictures. How this can change, how you can change the color of your. And I guess this is with flash, if I'm not wrong, and the other one is without flash.
Oh. Yeah,
So-
without the
Is that the
flash,
same-
it looks.
Yeah, no, without the flash is looking good. It's looking much better than with the flash. With the flash, you're losing a lot of your effects.
Oh, then I take it all back about it didn't look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
If
picture
you
is
don't remember, rewind and listen what I said. English is hard. Yeah, it looks good.
and there is one point I don't when you shoot in pictures, it's so easy to modify the color of your miniature with the picture. Here we have more work from
Yeah.
he's been busy making pictures. Here I like a lot this effect and this how it's called terror heist.
Yeah, the tongue could use some technical paint from Citadel, the what it's called, Blood for the Blood God, to make it look a bit more gooey and wet.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's perfect. I
So
really
I
like
guess what-
the sinew and
I think it's what we used to call gloss paint in the old days.
yeah.
Yeah.
You old.
I'm not sure if
guy.
it's yeah. Well, you charge £2.30 now for a little bottle and call it technical. That's good. No, it is good though. I really like it. It does work well, that paint.
Yeah, and all these mixtures of colors on the skin and is making really this type of the skin is raw and is really on that aspect.
It really deserves a close up. The way he does the delicate color mixes.
Here we have the bar haste. It's curious how he's mixing all these different colors in one unit.
Yeah, they're very cool.
Yeah. I never have seen this in white before. I don't know if you have seen this in white.
Nope, never.
Well, Whoopi's themed the whole army around this one guy, isn't he? If you read the fluff he's written.
Yeah.
It all starts with the white Vargal.
Okay.
She says that it wasn't that intended that way. It started with this guy, and then everything else has followed. So I think it's great. It's a bold statement. Where's the? Have we got Thor coming up next?
Yeah.
The fourth chariot.
Yeah, that's the one that's. And the big winged creature he has there on there. That's it.
Yeah, you mean this? The terrorist?
Yes. That's it. It looks so decayed, those wings. I love it.
Yeah.
It looks natural. I mean, how can you make that look natural? You know, it's very. Well, they're not natural, are they? These crazy fantasy imaginings, and it looks real. I think that's brilliant.
Yeah, he's very talented.
They really do. They really do look like ligaments between the bones. Really well painted.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. This is the
Anyway,
Dum, 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 dum.
and humming on it. Where's that 4 chariot? There it is.
yeah.
No, that's
Corpse
not
card.
four.
That's not
No, that's not that one.
Scott.
No, this is the guy that we saw before.
Yeah.
And in the previous picture, we didn't have the vision of the. I like the shield.
Yeah.
And this is the corpse.
The whirlpool. That's on.
Yeah, these zombies look. I don't know if I can. Yeah, I don't know
That's
if
another
there is.
Mortis engine
Yeah,
with a lot of different colors. I like it a lot.
yeah, it's very. Let me see if we can go. And he's playing again within the ethereal part. He's doing the ethereal colors instead of the typical green, the bluish, this blue color. Looks very cold, and I like a lot what it's looking like.
I agree.
And it's contrasting very well with the warm colors that he's using for the armors.
Yeah, the contrast is very well. It works very well. The only thing, if you scroll down again on the
Yeah.
front guy, I think that he should have painted the horns on that helmet, since it fades quite into it with just being black, or maybe just a picture. And I don't know. It feels like it's not painted.
There speaks the Viking.
Yeah, I'm the king of the north, or something. Yeah, Viking helmets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Skull.
Looks nice work.
Dum dum.
Here we have some word from Alicia. These are the.
Was that progress or finished?
Yeah, that came up very well.
This is end of month submission.
Oh, it was in a month.
Yeah.
They feel a bit clean.
Really?
Yeah, it feels like if you look the picture back.
Yeah.
On the closest guy, the mouth, it feels like the gum. It's too white, I think.
It's a very neat job, isn't it?
Yeah, it's maybe his personal taste,
Got a
but
bit.
I think you're more going personal
Don't see-
taste. What I do
Yeah.
love what she's done is the purple underneath the decaying flesh.
yeah.
Yeah.
I love the colour she's chosen for that.
Here we have a closer vision. This thing.
Yeah, you can see all the purple ligaments.
Yeah.
I mean, you'd be so tempted to go for like reds and browns, but that purple and going up to
there you
white,
go.
I like the choice.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, it painted very well, but the colors now doesn't hit home. Maybe because I painted mine entirely differently.
I think maybe a darker base might have helped, because they're very light, aren't they? So
Yeah.
the work in there is really neat. It's very nicely done. It's very classical. It's like a pack shot, isn't it?
Yeah, it's. I think
It
it's.
sells
it's
the figures.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works for me.
Yeah, I think it's. Yeah, and here we have this one without. Yeah, I think it's a solid work, and the bones is one of the things that you never know if you want to do it very dark or more white. And this.
Yeah, we just yellow it down.
The other thing we have to be careful
I
is
have
that.
a feeling that the photography has washed out some of the colour.
Yeah, I was going to say the same. I think the light is too much.
Yeah, I think the photograph is a bit overexposed,
Yeah.
which makes the skin look lighter than it actually is.
Because you see in this picture, you almost cannot see the shading on the head.
Yeah.
And in previous pictures, we see better shading on the head.
Yeah, you can see it's a bit darker here now, isn't it?
Yeah. It's very difficult to judge miniatures by pictures because you don't know if the mistake is sometimes on the picture or on the miniature.
Yeah.
This is the channel you were talking about?
Yeah.
Yes, this is the one, yeah.
I love this guy.
The guy on the back, the whole thing is awesome.
And we have Thor here, no? Is Thor?
Yeah, Thor, yeah, that's the guy, yeah. It's just great. It's like I've just conquered 6 worlds. I'm having my procession through the city, waving at everyone. Look at me, you know. It's just the whole pose and everything is great, and it's just really well done. It's that sort of Emperor Thor.
Yeah.
There's some other angles. I
that
think,
hits home. That hits home. That's culture.
This picture is, I think, better.
The only thing missing, as I've told Whoopi previously, is the hammer. It fell off.
Oh yeah, he just never hammer.
He lost the hammer.
Oh,
Yeah.
he just killed it for me. Yeah.
No, he throw it. It's coming back. We're just waiting for it.
Well, I just figured he put the hammer down and was waving at the crowd.
Nope. Sorry, I had to burst your bubble.
See, I saw this as the victory procession. He doesn't need the hammer.
Sorry, Whoop.
No, I don't think it needs a hammer.
No. I think it's a very nice composition.
Yeah, I like the Gobies as well.
It's a good combination of different companies' miniatures.
Yeah.
Yeah, where's Thor from?
I don't know which is the...
Is he Skipper again, or Sipper, whatever it was?
No, it's not a company.
Gibor?
No, it's not a Skibor, it's another company. I don't know. I will need to... We can ask.
No doubt Dylan will tell us.
Yeah. I think what he does is create a little vignette rather than just painting a model, and it's worth thinking about. Staging a scene rather than just painting the figures.
These are the miniatures we saw before. We watched before. Here we have some from Dice Miniature Paint Guy. The picture is not the best to... These are new miniatures, and I think they were just launched before Christmas from Rage Heroes.
So what? Excuse me?
Rage Heroes.
Oh.
Is the company. It's called the toughest girls in the galaxy, and it's the Raging Heroes. .com. You have here the... And they do a lot of girls or women. And these are very nice sculpts if you want to combine with the Imperial Guard of the game.
Oh, that's a splendid idea, man.
Yeah, because Games Workshop don't do women, so...
Yeah, why is that? There's all through it, there's hardly any females.
Well,
it's bad enough when I do historical armies, but I mean, when fantasy, let's have more females. Why not?
Well, I think only elves have females, no?
Yeah, and very few.
There's one official woman for the Warriors of Chaos. It's the Valkyra.
Yeah.
Unless the warriors are women underneath, we don't know.
Yeah, and Bretonia's got their enchantresses and stuff, but not much really.
Well, in the Bretonia background, they say that the woman only can be sorcerers.
Yeah, dark elves. Yeah.
No, so all the mage in Bretonia has to be woman.
Oh.
Yeah, the enchantresses. Yeah.
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 That
generally is not many.
Or a tranny.
No.
There goes the 12U rating.
So, I don't know if you want to keep looking at them. We are now at the 6th of Jan. It's a lot of things.
Yeah, we can go to the first. We can go to the first. Yeah.
Okay. So here we have one who is called this one dwarf.
Skip.
Yeah. Skip. Work in progress, of course. So
Yeah, I started painting. Yeah.
Yeah, it's coming along.
We keep an eye.
It's all
The only thing I can say to Skip right away is thin down the paint and take it slow, but it's a good start.
Yeah. I think, yeah, most of the people is using black prime when painting. It's more forgiving because if you give any area without paint, it's black and it's not popping up. But when you do a miniature like that most of the part are light skin and these colors, sometimes it's better to start with white prime or light gray prime.
Yeah, true.
And because this color you need to do 2 or 3 layers on top of the black to make it work. Another trick to reduce the number of layers is start with a darker color before and then do this light color.
Yeah. Like a 2-layer job.
Yeah. And in the past, the yellows in the past were awful to paint on top of any color. I was used to paint white if I had to paint any light color before. So I was using white before doing any other light color like yellow or red.
Yeah, yellow's always an issue.
Yeah, it's depending if you need a warm or a cold yellow.
Yeah.
Yellow's a bitch. Starting on black.
Yeah, you have to start with white, or you have to. There is no a color from Games Workshop that is working very well on black. It's very dark yellow, but I use this as a base if I have to do any other yellow that is called Aberland Sunset.
Yeah.
It works very well on top of black, but it's a more awkward than yellow. So then you have to use the yellow that you want to paint.
Yeah, when I do yellow, I actually start on a black primer, but then I overcoat it with red if I'm going for the warm yellow, and work my way from there.
Yeah, that works. And pale browns. I've got these kind of even flesh colors. If you get a good flesh and then put the yellow on top of that, anything that gives because the yellows hasn't got the real pigment quality, is it? That's the problem. It's always going to be a little bit transparent.
Yeah.
So like you say, if you put the red underneath, it will look a bit warmer, or brown underneath, a bit yellower, perhaps.
Same for gold.
As you know, if you do it blue, you end up with a green. You know, it's.
Yeah, and as Victor said, same with the gold.
Gold, use first brown before starting with gold.
Mm.
This is also a work in progress, I think. And let me go.
Yeah, war machines are welcome, and it looks good.
Yeah, it's still work in progress. It looks very good. Very clean job, up to now.
Hammer time.
Yeah, very nice. Yeah. I still haven't painted any war machine. I've got to do that.
Here we have the collection of the Vikings.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one. Prior to a lot of paint, and somehow our tree man joined them.
Yeah. This tree man, he has other pictures. Looks very nice. He really captured the colors.
Yeah.
It's not brown. That is
And
the
here we
problem.
can see that he made a lot of progress since we started the other way around, from this picture to when he posted these guys individually. It's very well done on all of them.
It's going to be an awesome army. It's an army of characters and
Yeah.
held together with the color scheme. It's going to be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, we want a picture of the family at the end. One pic.
Massive project to take on.
Yeah, this is the tree man.
Yeah.
And it's got a kind of Nordic feel to it somehow, isn't it?
Yeah, Druid, Nordic, Galtic.
But the cold colors, the kind of everything works really well with the rest of the army. It would look a bit crazy if there's really bright green tree suddenly amongst the Vikings. You know, it just wouldn't. The whole thing is great.
Yeah. Here he pop up all the texture of this bar.
Oh yeah, it's woven. I actually never saw it before.
Yeah, I haven't seen this one. Again, do you know which the company with their figures? This isn't GW, I don't think, is it?
Yeah,
It's
this is
GW.
the tree
It's
man.
Oh, it is.
Freeman.
Yeah. It's a tree man.
Oh, I haven't seen this.
Yeah.
I want to paint that guy.
Yeah. It's very different to the last tree man I did.
Yeah. The big.
The first tree man I did is a little bit shorter than a Black Orc. So
Yeah. The great
Still
demo
have it here
changed a
somewhere.
little bit from.
But I have done some more recently. This figure, has this figure been around long then? It seems, I don't know this one.
It's from this year, I think.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
That's here.
Yeah, that's pretty
we are
awesome.
in 2015. Yeah.
I know hers. You old guys forget.
Yeah, yeah.
Here we have tuna sandwich. Very
nice
curious that
colours.
he's deciding the purple as a driving color for the army.
Yeah, and I think he's using flashes when he takes photographs since. Yeah.
Yeah, this miniature is white with light.
And if you look, the purple and the wings of the Terrorgeist in the background seem to tie in with these.
Yeah.
So I imagine it's more like that when they're together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That has to be cracking.
Some old school spirit house
Yeah.
conversion.
Yeah.
Well, not really conversion, but stand-ins.
Yeah, good.
Oh, we actually bought them. Fellbats. Zombies with some.
Oh, it's gonna be.
Yeah.
What a great army! There's loads of character stuff in here. It's brilliant.
Yeah.
And that's the new flying spirit host amongst them.
Yeah, this one here.
And that's a good purple.
Yeah, he's using purple for all the stereo effects.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
here
and here
again,
we see the
this is the
flash
difference. Yeah, this is without flight and this is with flies. And
But now we saw the guy in the mausoleum.
I haven't saw this with. It's not visible, no? With
Yeah.
Why it's
I just didn't notice him.
yeah, you see here only you can see the hand. Yeah.
Dum.
This kit is also very nice. The Garden of More. I painted one of this. And here we have the.
Oh, some humor. That's some nice unit filler.
Yeah.
What are they doing there? Are they feasting on
eating-
something?
Yeah, feasting on one of their own, I think. No, it's
Oh.
this zombie or...
There's
we
blood
can-
everywhere, and it's just
Well, they like to eat
Great.
humans, no? I guess
Yeah,
they are
that's
eating.
But it's just a good idea, turn the figures sideways. You never see figures turn sideways. What a good idea.
Yeah.
It's just horrible. It's great.
No, this unit as a group is looking
That's
great.
That's actually a mantic zombie when I come to think of it.
See, what I like here is if the figures are nice and bright and a clean paint job. but what's going on is very messy. That's what I was trying to explain earlier with or describe earlier. The figures still look clean and bright, but what's going on is the opposite. It's grotesque, isn't it?
And a crypt horror.
This is again, I guess he shot with wash here, with flash.
Yeah, just base colored. It looks like as well.
But it looked better in the background of the other picture.
Yeah.
They didn't have the flash on it.
And these are werewolves. I don't know. Do you know from what company are them?
Forge World. Warhammer Forge Skin Wolves.
So they have their own stats for game?
Yeah, but I think he's using them as crypt horrors. Or no, Wargeists. Yeah, it says there, Wargeists.
Ah.
But they actually have some own stats.
And they are also quite bloody.
I love the way this guy splatters the blood on.
Yeah. It's better always to try to stop the flash when you're shooting pictures, and later on just increase the brightness once modify in the computer and increase the brightness in the computer or the contrast.
Yeah.
Because the flash is always modifying the colors of the miniatures.
Yeah, that's why when you use bright lighting, you tend to use a light box or something to diffuse it. Or if you're going to use a flash, try it with a bit of tissue paper or something covering the flash gun or the flash itself, and it just breaks the light a bit. That could work. I go with Victor generally. Is the flash doesn't help, or unless you've got one of those remote flashes, you can bounce it off a mirror or something shiny. It's the direct light is the hard to see the figures then, isn't it?
Yeah.
What you're explaining, you see the terrorists at the end, it's at the back, it's looking better now.
Yeah. It looks great in the background there. You can see the wings now, yes. Ah, they're great figures. Gruesome army to fight against. Just looks so menacing.
These are the type of armies you want to
imagine
find.
being on the other side of the table. Yeah. Imagine being on the other side of the table and seeing that lot coming at you with all the blood everywhere and everything, you know?
I'm imagining having the goals in front of me with all this blood.
Yeah, it's just because usually it's kind of usually the game is quite sanitized when you war game, isn't it? You don't tend to have blood on things and stuff blown up and limbs flying off like a real battle. It's very nice and pretty, and we work hard to do that. And then you see something like that coming towards you, it's going to be ripped to pieces here.
So here we have something a little bit more from Vince. This is also end of the month.
End of the month already, 6th of January. Yeah.
Yeah, I just cracked this one out. Yeah.
He's going to use she as a demon prince, I guess, no?
That'd be
good. Since it's a big base, so yeah, I think so. Yeah. I think he's told us that a few.
He's doing a corn army with all female demons.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And here I think you have a lot of reds, but you don't lose any detail with all the reds here. And the contrast between the reds, the skin, and the bone colors are working very well.
Yeah, and with such a model, it's easily to go the Slaaneshi route, but he keeps it corn with the paint job. And I like it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty hot. Very good. It looks like a demon, doesn't it? It's got that menace about it somehow.
You have an enormous blade here, no?
Yeah, it will chop you up. It will chop you up.
She's a strong girl.
Yeah, it's not a joke, this blade. And here we have the new version of the who is called Snitch.
Snitch, yeah. Close enough. Skaven Assassin special character. can't pronounce the names half the time.
And this is the second version of this character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's curious that he went for white color.
He does like his well-dressed Skaven.
Yeah.
Well,
Very
that
nice.
Skaven is so good and so quick. When he
Yeah.
kills someone, he avoids the blood splatter.
He's faster than the blood
That's it.
splatter.
Yeah. Initiative 10, I think that guy has even. No.
Very nice. I love the hands and the details.
Yeah.
It's well painted as always from wins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here we have the preparation of. This is the same one that we have seen before.
Oh, I love that.
And here we have this.
So sorry, can you go back to the last one again a second?
Yeah.
You see, I think without the metal bits added, the ethereal looks stronger.
Well, it's still there, but not as pronounced.
Yes, yes. And the whole thing is just more ghostly. Just it's a personal thing. It just it looks fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Again,
he also-
it changed things, so it's hard to tell, isn't it? I bet it looks great to see. Yeah.
a lot of detail done here. This is work in progress. Okay, let's keep going. Yeah, Ken is busy with all these new undead armies, eh?
Yeah.
So I think the idea of combining undead armies is great. It's
He's
Look at
cracking
that.
the ethereal effect. He's cracking the contrast between the bone and the ethereal effect.
Yeah.
yeah, there it works perfectly. The contrast between the rider, the bone, the ethereal is just nailed on this one.
Yeah, we can go closer if you want. He's applying the colors very well, so he's not have very well defined the different parts of the miniature. You see this type of things that the gold is completely on the detail and it's not going out of the area.
And
Very
here
nice.
we can really see the truth of the Games Workshop's skull fetish. It looks a lot of skulls. It's a lot of skulls.
Yeah,
Yeah, they love a
But
skull.
it looks good.
But apparently they don't like girls.
No, they just want skulls. Girls are subpar, apparently.
this
Yeah,
is a
like-
miniature.
No, go ahead.
No, I mean this end type of miniatures are awesome. All them, all these new monsters. They have combined profile now.
Yeah, these have combined profile. I like how he made the obelisk or pillar fit the model. It doesn't seem out of place.
Yeah. Is this an addition done to the model?
Yeah, I think that's an addition.
It's fitting perfectly, and it's giving robustness to the miniature then.
Yeah, that's gives what could be a flimsy model a lot of stability. I can understand why he's done it. One sec.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice work.
Yeah, this. Some of the illustrations of this is just, I think this is a Paul.
Looks like Whoopi from here.
So,
Scheme freeze from Paul.
yeah, I don't know how I feel about these ones that Paul's doing. These are the monochrome Lisman. I don't know. I like what he's done, but I don't know if I
this just
like it.
this just I guess he's just prime and do this.
I remember from further on Paul's, what was it?
No,
Yeah,
I've been wanting to do monochromic Lizardman. Yeah, you're right.
And I mean, I can respect the skill of what he's done. I just don't know if I like it. I don't know.
He's a big thing to do monochrome. Is the big thing to do. Eh?
Yeah, I like the gray Lizardman. And the shading that the center is brighter and the hands and feet are darker. It looks good.
Yeah, but I'm with Kay. I don't know if is it within my taste.
Well, maybe when the base is done, if it's a really colorful base and the details on the staff comes out and the headdress and the feathers and I think it's will truly pop. I think the skin will look real good then.
Okay, I'll reserve judgment. We'll wait until it's finished and then I'll have a look at it again.
Yeah, it's not the end of the month yet, so.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I think the base will make a big difference because at the moment it's against a white background. You can't really. It'll need something to contrast, won't it?
Yeah.
I'd go for a colourful base, I think. Yeah, I saw these. This is great.
These bases are awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the way they're already ranked up for you as well.
Yeah.
This is a thing I never
Just
thought
got to remember to.
I'm so 40k oriented that when I do fantasy, I always paint them individually. I don't remember that I have to rank them. So then I have real issues to rank some miniatures because I have the weapons too much out of the base.
I agree with you 100%. I've done armies for 40k where I've made the bases like tiled and the tiles read across one to the other, and I never thought of doing it with a ranked unit for Warhammer, and it makes much more sense in Warhammer because they actually stand there. Because in 40k they all spread out, it doesn't really work so well. This works better. I think it's really good. Excellent idea and well executed.
Yeah, it looks really well. The only thing I will see that I would made a mistake of is, okay, which one goes where when I'm setting up to play the army, but when it's completed and painted and it looks awesome. Coda Sujan.
Yeah, here we have another work on bases.
Yeah, it's a road, yeah. And he's paving the road as well. Oh,
Yeah.
that would take for ages.
Wow.
Wow.
Great job.
So what do you think? He does the whole thing and then cuts it up afterwards? Is that the deal?
Yeah, I think it does something like that. Tell us, Jan. How do you do it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, Mr. Tailby. Come on, reveal all. It looks great. Yeah.
Made from matchsticks.
I shall show my wife. I shall tell my wife, you think your base is not good? Check this out. See if he can do that then, huh?
Ross, do you have a couch? Because you will be sleeping on it.
Yeah. I'm staying in this studio. We didn't get in the house.
Okay, here we have some work from Meter.
Yeah, it's an ogre with the crypt horror bits, and it's a zombie man-eater. Or it's a crypt horror man-eater.
I think he paints really well. Sorry, I think he paints really well. It's good on how he can't paint and all this stuff. Well, it's excellent.
Yeah, it is.
Paint more, Josh.
There's phenomenal at painting. Yeah, if that's what you've got to compare yourself to, you're gonna downplay your own abilities. But right, there's nothing wrong with how Josh paints. He does good work.
Yeah.
I like it. It's very good.
Yeah, you can see that it has taken the time to actually paint the model and not just rush it like some guys do with the ogres and the skin. He actually gone through the edges and it looks good.
Yeah, yeah. And some nice
Maybe,
details.
yeah.
No, the arrows and the blood effects. One more the blood effect is this type of vomit and
Yeah, I think
it's
it's Nurgle's rot he have been
yeah.
using. The only thing I feel like maybe when he had dry brushed it, he may have had a little bit too much for my taste on the brush when he made the dry brush, but it looks really well. It fits the
Yeah.
model.
Where did he dry brush, you think? Just
Just across the skin, it looks like.
yeah, it's quite,
Yeah,
I
Maybe
think
that's
it's quite
personal
delicate.
taste.
I don't know about that. Yeah, I wouldn't agree with that. I think it's very good. And a slightly blotchy effect on a horrible skin of an ogre works well, I think.
Yeah.
I like that model. I think it's well done.
Great conversion.
Yeah, he's doing a unit of ogres where he's representing all the different. Here we have another. This is representing Skaven. So he have is Ardeman 816. He's doing one ogre for each different faction of Warhammer.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the Skaven. Have the rats around and some. I think this is from the Skaven rat ogres. And also this.
Very clever.
I like because
So what-
they're ogres, but you can identify the faction. So it's not just putting a rat ogre here; it's putting a conversion.
Yeah.
Well, Josh has got plenty of ideas and imagination, hasn't he? And I have to say, with the painting, I think why he might be a little bit worried about his painting, and I think this goes for a lot of people, they compare their work with the GW box artwork and the magazine artwork, but that's just one style of painting figures. You don't have to go for that super highlighted, clean look. That looks great,
And
but also this
photoshopped.
effect can look really great. Yeah, as well, yeah. But you don't
So-
have to paint that style, you know. It's there's lots of different styles out there, and I think Josh has got his own style, and I like it. So I give huge kudos for individuality and with the painting and the model put together.
Yeah, now I will just seem a bit harsh, but if you zoom in into the left paw,
Yeah, well, don't then.
you can see a little bit of the mold lines.
Oh yeah.
That's the only thing that nags me on this model.
Oh no, killed him.
Yeah,
Even I make that mistake.
I have this. I do this mistake as well.
yeah, I do it
I
all the
think
time, but it nags the
everyone,
hell
yeah.
out of me.
Just one comment. I will do a black dot here.
Yeah,
No, this is
Yeah, or
my,
should it
my
out?
deviation. My deviation from 40k. Or you build the weapon, or you do a black dot on the middle.
did you say
Yeah,
drill?
that helps.
Yeah.
I always drill them out. Yeah. I have this little fella. My weapon is hanging here, ready, always. There just like a dentist.
You
Always
just
good
gave
to
me
go.
a chill. You just
I
gave
feel
me
so archaic with my little pin drill.
Yeah, it works.
I twist a knife and it works.
Well, if you get an electric drill, you can make your mistakes 100 times faster.
Yeah. To
That's a
drill,
good point.
to make the weapon muzzle, normally use a hand drill.
Yeah, you can really destroy a weapon quickly with an electric
Yeah.
drill if you get it wrong.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Yep, straight through.
Yeah, and here we have some clean war guys from Ethereum as well.
I think he did a very nice job.
These are excellent.
Yeah.
I think he was saying that he used your padded skin technique, Victor, on these, and it's come out really well for him.
That's right, and he was painting off the sprue as well, wasn't he? Following Vic's advice.
Did he paint from the sprue?
You did a tutorial on that, Victor, I think, didn't you?
Yeah, I was explaining. Well, he was contacting me, well, send me messages how for the skin, because I did a video explaining how to do this type of pale skin from gray. Then he contacted me for ideas how to contrast this pale skin with the wings. And at the end, he decided to go for dark brown on the wings.
Yeah,
I
and
love his
it
choice.
works really
And I
well.
think it goes very well
Really
because
good.
it's giving a very nice contrast, especially with the fur at the back. And it executed very well, so I like a lot how the skin is looking like.
Yep, good work.
These are the dwarf you were talking at the beginning.
Ah, yes, there
Was?
we are. My shields are coming along.
Oh, I
Similar,
must have
different
missed
way of
them.
doing it. Yeah, I can't see.
This
I can
is
change
what
the
you
light.
were saying. This is just more Games Workshop style. That is more
Yes,
clean and
I think they're
it's very nice. It's very well done. The goals are clean and very well highlighted. So it's very nice unit.
Yeah, it's
it's a
jaw-dropping
beautiful unit.
actually.
I love the standard bearer, shields. Yeah, the whole thing is really well
Yeah,
done.
and it's split shield in fourth, like a second pattern. I absolutely love it.
Yeah. Again, you
I'm
go.
sad that I missed it in the uploading.
No,
Damn,
they are
this
great.
is good, really good.
That's, there is only one picture.
Yeah,
We are the yeah.
yeah. He put some good comments on as well because I asked him how he achieved the effect, and he was good enough to reply. So if anyone wants to go to have a look at anyone want.
Which day was it?
The 6th of Jan. 6th of Jan seems that everybody was uploading pictures.
I will have to
Thanks for
scroll
sharing.
to that later.
Yeah. This is the conversion you're doing this month.
Yeah, and he's coming along just fine.
Do you have any more resin pictures of this guy?
No, I'm just waiting to paint him. So this, as if Victor, if you wanna look, you can just point at my camera, and
Yeah.
you can see him spinning at the moment. Or just go back later.
Oh yes, I can see. Yeah, I can see you down
This
the bottom.
is,
Yeah,
oh, no, that.
down a bit. That's it.
Ah, you did a very good progress on this guy.
Yeah, looking good. That's been an awesome unit. I remember you showing the other pictures before.
The legs,
had
are,
some-
Yeah.
the legs are completely with green stuff.
The back is and the legs are completely green stuff.
You did a nice job.
Fantastic.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you a lot. Sorry to
Don't worry.
get back to me, but yeah. But since you were just asking how the progress went, and there you can see the green stuff.
Yeah. There is anything below the green stuff, or you just put the green stuff directly?
No, I just put the green stuff. I didn't have the effort to use some wires or something, so I just wrapped it around to go with the flow. I don't know. If someone has tips on future green stuff, since that was quite a hassle, so anyone could post something or just send me some info to make it easier in the future, since that took a bit of time, actually.
I fight more than use green stuff. I fight more with it. I'm not very good on that.
Guys, I can't seem to hear anything, and I think it's about time for me to pop back in. So
I
I'm
can
about
hear
to say
you,
my
Ross.
goodbyes here.
Okay.
I'll try and catch up with you soon, and some messages tomorrow. All right, keep up the good work. Okay.
Right.
It seems
Okay.
to
Thanks
just
for
died
coming,
the
Ross.
sound.
Good talking to you.
Yeah.
Oh, I can hear Kai.
Oh, you can hear
All right.
Kai.
All right.
But the rest keeps breaking up, but it's getting a bit. I've got to go back in. So thanks very much, guys. Thanks for the invite,
Thanks for
and
coming,
I'll
Ross.
see you next one.
Yeah. See you.
Cheers. Bye.
Cheers. Bye.
Yeah, how long has we been going on?
Yeah, we are going for 1 hour and 45 minutes more or less.
Oh.
Yeah, it's been a long.
And this isn't even, it's just the 11th. That has been a lot of uploads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's so much.
Yeah, because we also have seen some work in progress.
Yeah, yeah.
But there's a lot of things this month, eh? It's incredible.
It's good to see.
Yeah.
No one is
The
slacking.
community's grown so much. The community's grown so much. There's so many people posting that. Yeah, there's just so much to go through.
Yeah, how many are we? We are, let's see.
We are at the 4th. I think we are almost finished at this moment.
97 members in the PMP so far. And
Yeah, but that's 97. Majority of them are active members. It's crazy.
yeah.
This is very curious, but is this the Frost Phoenix? Yeah, he started with red primer on the Frost Phoenix. This is one of the things that I like to see on the progress pictures, is to see what are the prime colors and how the people is progressing. Because it's another way to see the techniques the people is using and how.
For future references, I'm use black primers almost always. Otherwise, I used to go white.
Yeah, I'm it's very curious that he started with red primer on a minute that it will go blue. Sorry. So,
Yeah, when I painted some Sench guys, I was starting with white.
yeah, I use normally black or white depending. Now I'm doing something that is quite strange because I'm painting a black miniature starting with white primer.
Yeah.
Here this John is doing a female.
Oh, she is so sexy. So sexy. Oh, I can't wait for John to paint this one up because I'm turned on already.
I don't know if we can share this in YouTube. Just joking.
Wish I got hungry.
I want to see this lady painted. Yeah. Here we have all elves. I think these are only, yeah, and he's just starting. Look.
Yeah, some Mordheim Dark Elves Warband, yeah.
He's playing a lot Morhaime. Some more War Machine. It's very clean painting.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's. I don't think it's finished yet because.
And that's a Riptide in the background, right? No, it was.
No, it's a War Machine that we
Sorry.
saw before.
Sorry. I just saw the legs and I was thinking, oh, Riptide.
Did you get all excited?
Yeah, since I got one.
You have one Riptide?
Yeah, I have a Riptide, yeah.
You want to do 40k or?
No, I had it. I did some 40k before. But I never actually finished that model, sadly.
Here we have before pictures. They look finished.
Yeah, that's some good Sench.
Yeah.
From the Gonk.
Yeah, my first picture, I just finished in Jan, but I started on December, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But those bikes, man, they are good.
I just did half of the bikes I need to do, but I wanted to change. And these are the same guys that we saw before. Okay.
Yeah. These are the front lays that I started a few days before January.
But these are the same that we have seen.
Yeah, those are the same guys you saw in the progress picture. Really early on.
Did you start with So Dark Cloth? And
No,
then
I prime black, and then I tend to do different types at times. I do skin.
Oh,
and
yeah,
black
yeah.
undercoat, and then I do metal and.
Yeah, I didn't think that way. I paint the same kind of way.
Yeah, I'll do skin from the base coat and washes and layers and all the way up to near finished.
Yeah.
So
And now we're in December.
Yeah, this is December. Yeah, this is the 31. We can finish with that one then.
Yeah.
Fun miniature.
Yeah.
That's bizarre. What is that?
It says it's a diva something.
Yeah, I don't know. These are this type of.
Like some chibi, I don't know.
Yeah, it is this, how it's called, this dungeon. Oh, there's a game that is like with this type of characters.
Not a game I've heard of.
It's more like a fan game, no?
Okay, fair enough.
Like it's like a role game that it's based. I don't know exactly. Yeah, but I have seen some of these characters before.
Like a role-play game, yeah.
I think so.
Okay.
So I think we can finish here the review on the PMP and almost
almost
the European. PMP.
Yeah, that was some intense stuff.
Yeah, a lot of. I'm very happy to see that the community is putting so much stuff. I will stop sharing.
Yeah, Whoopi would be proud. Oh, I bet he is proud.
Yeah. I think he was not expecting this level of success when he started with the PMP League.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, he was saying that. But it's incredible, and I hope it's good to motivate people to paint their own stuff.
Yeah, it works for me anyway.
Yeah, and I think sharing is one of the biggest motivators, and sharing with the community.
Yeah, and for example, if we didn't do this, the Paintisodes or reviews or whatever, I wouldn't be doing this at the moment on a Saturday night. I would probably be sleeping or just playing some games to keep some time going. So this is an absolute blast for me, hobby-wise.
Yeah.
So, any other thing that you want to share, or we can finish here the PMP European?
Well,
two things.
Huh?
First of all, a challenge for the Americans. If anyone's actually watching this long into the episode, fair play, but a challenge for the Americans. Next time you do a review show, you need to switch roles. You all have very defined roles. So, Whoopi, I want you to give advice and tips on what people can improve. Kieran, I want you to find something bad with every minute that you review. And for Alicia, you need to find something good. A little bit actually, because you all have settled into some very, very well-grounded roles now.
Yeah.
So if anyone actually watches this far,
I think
that's
Whoopi did.
the next PMP show. Oh, in almost 2 hours. Yeah, no one's going to watch this far.
I think Whoopi will. Definitely
Yeah.
Whoopi.
If we watch it all.
If anyone will watch it, it's Whoopi. So thank you, Whoopi, for watching this far. Everyone else?
I have one view to 2 hours. Everyone else gave up a couple of hours. Oh, Jesus. Do you guys get to play very often?
No, sadly no.
Is that because you've got a new child, or?
No, it's the community is quite shattered actually. Some people have moved and gotten a new job, and me and a fellow guy has gotten kids. Yeah, a kid.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's quite busy actually, and with work and all that. And we are maybe, since Sweden isn't the largest country in the world, and we are maybe total of 15 guys who have Warhammer Fantasy in this city as a whole, and none of them are really that active.
Yeah, I mean, I've got like half a dozen friends, and we meet up. I get maybe a game in a month.
Yeah.
It's purely just arranging with them to, let's do it on this night, let's do it at this place, and this is what we're going to do on the night. I don't have, well, there are a couple of the local clubs, but they all play Malmo, or if I'm not the game I want to play. What about you? Do you get to play often?
No, I play maybe once a month.
Yeah.
I would like to play more, but with the family, two kids, and all this stuff, so you have to balance the time you dedicate to the. I paint every day, but I try to play maybe once a month or every 3 weeks, something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I like to try to get at least one in a month. Otherwise, I just feel like, what's the point in painting if I'm not actually going to get to play the game?
I know the point is to share it in PMP.
Yeah. Yeah, my last game was in November, so it's starting to itch a bit.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a man in need of a game.
Come play me.
There's no way I'm flying out to Sweden just to play.
No, I know. No one would. Maybe Whoopi, but no one else.
Okay, so we finish here?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, no other major topics.
Okay. Yeah, 2 hours of video is good enough, I think.
Cut it off. When do you want to do it again?
Well, we can do that. Let me just say goodbye and we discuss.
Okay.
Okay. So thanks a lot for the people that is watching. So see you next time. I will post it in the PMP when we have the next European video. See you. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye, guys.